But the Pentagon saying they've now deployed additional counter-drone systems, including a so-called drone buster, to 2 bases in the Northeast.
How fast do you think before somebody sells this technology to random people on the internet? Hello everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about nuclear material going missing and how it might be connected to the drones in New Jersey. First, I want to talk about Spain. Missing nuclear package sparks major search after dangerous radioactive container vanishes on its way to Spanish airport. How the fuck do you lose nuclear material? You would think that some of the most highly watched and secured stuff being transported, but no, they're just losing it somehow. A hunt was underway last night for missing radioactive package which failed to arrive at Madrid's Barajas airport. Spain's Nuclear Safety Council sounded the alarm yesterday evening over the transport package with 4 radioactive sources of very dangerous category 2 selenium-75. I don't know what that means, but I know what very dangerous means, and that sounds like something that should be securely transported and not just given to anybody. Imagine some airline package handler just tossing this nuclear material back and forth. Like, come on, bro. Think harder than that. Local reports said the CSN had sent a team of inspectors to the airport to try to glean more information. El País, a Spanish media outlet, reported that the CSN has since located the package and has been deactivated. It was not immediately clear how the transport container with the radioactive package had gone missing. The International Atomic Agency defines Category 2 on a scale of 1 to 5 as very dangerous for people because the radioactivity carries grave risk where material is not properly protected. Before the package was recovered, the CSN was last night recommending that anyone who came across the package should avoid touching it and immediately alert the authorities. Selenium-75 is an isotope that has radiopharmaceutical uses. SE-75 sources are also used on offshore oil rigs and at power generation plants during outages. Glad they found the nuclear material, but how do you even lose it in the first place is one of the craziest parts. And how did they even find it? Did they just find it in somebody's backyard? I would love to know more about this, but knowing the government, it's very hush-hush. But this is not only happening in Spain, this is also happening in New Jersey. And this is what I mean is connected to the drones. Radioactive material lost in transit, NRC confirms. Speculation mounts over mysterious drones in New Jersey. This is the thing that I was talking about. The U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission, NRC, has confirmed the loss of radioactive material during shipping earlier this month, which raises public safety concerns and fueling speculation about a connection to recent drone sightings in New Jersey. The NRC's event report revealed that the missing material, a GE-68 pin source manufactured by Eckert and Ziegler, was reported lost on December 3rd, 2024, after its damaged empty shipping container arrived at its disposal destination while classified as less than IAEA Category 3. The radioactive source still poses a potential risk if mishandled or exposed for extended periods. You know what this sounds like? It sounds like that mission that you do in GTA 5 where you steal a bunch of radioactive material for Trevor. How do you just have a damaged and empty shipping container with no radioactive material in it? How is nobody watching this? Again, how are these things just being transported from point A to point B without continuous eyes on this material? How are you letting it just get lost by random baggage handlers, bro? The New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection confirmed the incident and stated that if the material is not located within 30 days, the licensee will submit a full report detailing root causes and corrective actions. Officer Liu, a prominent commentator, speculated on the potential link between the missing radioactive material and the mysterious drone activity reported across New Jersey. While looking at the Nuclear Regulatory Commission alerts, I can confirm that there is radioactive material that has gone missing. This might be the reason for the drones, he wrote. It's some random Twitter post. John Ferguson, CEO of Saxon Aerospace LLC and an expert in unmanned aerial systems, provided a chilling theory. He suggested the drones could be searching for hazardous materials on the ground. I believe they're trying to smell something on the ground. Gas leaks, radioactive material, whatever, Ferguson said. Ferguson also linked the drone sightings to a broader security concern, the disappearance of over 80 nuclear warheads from Ukraine after the Soviet Union's collapse. He recounted a conversation with the government insider who claimed to have physically handled one of these missing warheads, warning it may have been headed toward the U.S. That is a very serious deal, Ferguson said, adding that past warnings about warheads were ignored by authorities. I think it's important to know, because it's going that his claims are unverified. A lot of these people that put this information out there, they're not well connected to the points where they actually have this kind of information and know where warheads and nuclear material is. What evidence do you have besides some other person telling you this, that it's true? I'm not gonna believe a random Twitter guy who says he heard it from somebody. I can say whatever I want that I heard from somebody. That doesn't mean it's true. While Ferguson's claims remain unverified, they highlight the mounting tension surrounding both the missing radioactive material and drone activity. New Jersey has seen a wave of mysterious drone sightings, including near sensitive locations like Picatinny Arsenal, a military research facility. The NRC continues its investigation, but public concerns are intensifying. The NRC report and Ferguson's commentary underscore the need for swift action to recover the lost radioactive material and address potential risks to public safety. For now, the situation remains a mix of confirmed events and speculative links, with authorities urging vigilance as investigations unfold. There shouldn't be any investigations unfolding. Number one, you should already know where this nuclear material is. I don't know how the government fucked up that bad, to be real with you. I don't know how anybody can mess up that bad. So many people are losing their jobs because of this. Number two, they should just be honest about the drone situation. I mean, everybody loves a crazy conspiracy theory that they're watching over us or whatever, but in reality, it's probably some military testing from drone activities. Last thing I want to cover is a news story that talks about the same situation.
Tonight, growing calls for answers about those apparent drone sightings across the Northeast.
Look at it.
Members of the House Intelligence Committee emerging from a 3-hour classified briefing with the CIA, FBI, and other top security officials.
We need the government to do whatever they can to share as much information as possible to dispel any conspiracy theories or to dispel any, mistaken assumptions about the lights in the sky.
He's honest there. We just need more transparency when it comes to government, especially things like this. It can snowball to the point where people are doing acts of like insanity to try and figure out what is the truth. And if you just give people the truth, a lot more people are less willing to do something stupid.
The briefing comes as more suspected drones are spotted at sensitive U.S. military bases from New Jersey to Utah and Ohio. But the Pentagon saying they've now deployed additional counter-drone systems, including a so-called drone buster, to 2 bases in the Northeast.
Essentially emits a signal which is able to interrupt the signal on the drone.
How fast do you think before somebody sells this technology to random people on the internet? You can get yourself a drone buster for like $39.99 on Amazon, or $59.99 if you want the really strong one that goes like an extra 100 miles. I can already see this becoming something that's sold to any random citizen,
Which can affect its flight.
The Pentagon going further, saying they have no reason to suspect a threat.
Is it possible that some of those drones could be up to malign activity? It's entirely possible, but the vast majority, that is not the case.
There are more than 1 million registered drones in the U.S., and it's not illegal to fly them day or night. According to federal regulators, recreational drones must fly at or below 400 feet, and pilots must maintain line of sight. And
I think that's good information to share, so I'm glad I did watch this and share it with you guys. But I have a friend that does this drone stuff, and he had to register with the FAA to be able to even fly his drone in certain areas, or like get some kind of license. They know for a fact how many drones are out there registered, but I know that people probably circumvent and go around this and have unregistered drones just flying out there. And another thing, of course the Pentagon knows what the hell is going on. They're not going to have any random people just around their naval bases and military bases. That doesn't make any sense. Come on, like, let's be real. They're going to know what's happening. If not, they're going to be shooting them damn things out of the sky so fast. It's obviously that they're doing some kind of military testing with these drones and developing new drone technology.
in New Jersey tonight, energy agencies knocking down an alarming theory, saying it's just not true. News reports linking drone sightings to a small amount of medical-grade radioactive material that was temporarily lost in transit. The New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection issuing a statement to ABC News saying the source has been located, repackaged, and sent to the manufacturer. And the National Nuclear
Isn't that the same thing they said with the Spain story, right? That they found it and that they sent it back. How do we know this is true? How can you really believe what the government says at all times? That's what I mean. They've lied to us before. How do we know they're not lying to us right now?
Your Security Administration saying it does not employ drones for nuclear radiological detection missions. That statement goes on to say that nuclear officials are not currently conducting any aerial operations in that region. And intelligence agencies insist that most of the thousands of sightings are some combination of various drones operating lawfully or manned civilian aircraft.
So that's what I was talking about, the manned civilian aircraft, because I have a friend that does it, and operating lawfully, because you can operate a really good high-powered drone lawfully. You just need to be registered to do it. But what are your thoughts on this missing nuclear material? Do you think you can trust the government? I really want to hear your thoughts below. Do you think they really found this nuclear material, or are they just saying they did? I'm gonna be real with you. As much as I would love this drone stuff to be a crazy conspiracy theory, I know it's not. I know it's drone testing or technology. You can debate me in the comments below. I would love that, actually. What are your thoughts on the drone theories? Do you think it's connected to the nuclear material? I think it's not. I just think that's people connecting random dots together, trying to connect theories that really don't make sense and have them make sense. Anyways, remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.